Alright. Might be a longer episode, because I'm fucking sad. Cause I'm sad, I suck at video games, and I suck at math. Anyways, hey humans, welcome back to some more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. Last time we failed to pay our rent and we are now gonna become evicted from our place on February because I can't read. Yes, it was the 30th, not the end of the month. I fucked up. I'm sad. I'm going to cry. We're on a path to a bad ending, I suppose. Well, might as well just make the best of it, I guess. But we're sad. And we're gonna have our New Year's party, man. Anyways, yeah, might be a little long of an episode because I'm just like, oh man, I'm kind of sad. The Ogman's died down for maintenance. Well, bro, what? Thank you, I guess. Thanks for reading, though. It's not. You know what? Let me take a drink for this. Well, we have the money, but they're not taking late payments, unfortunately. How long have I been living here? I don't know, the game never said, but I've probably been living here for a while now. I don't know. Has Jill not been paying her rents on time or something? Yeah, we're getting evicted in February. We're fucked. Well, that's it. Bad ending. Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Hey, alright? I'm scared. Real, I'm fucking... It better be about the rent shit. Oh, never mind. Gaby will show up any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you... I don't know. A hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything will be all better after I talk to Gaby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gaby. You know what? It's... Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Valhalla... Hey, no. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter, it's the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least, not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back. This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For a fight? For not talking all these years? I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during your Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time you left an unopened beer bottle on the table. She sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? Hold on, give me a moment. Sorry about that. In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace that part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently, the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her? The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her. But they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctors said that she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack, and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out on you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best way we can do it right now is to try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shut at you either, so... Let's call that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So... How did you find me, exactly? Well... Have you heard of a message board called Danger/U/? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day, I read a thread that discussed the bar, and the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad. More like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like, she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her. And that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's why you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine. Getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order, regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, even though I'm not in college. So that's what led you two fighting, hmm? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out on me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Hmm? I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. She should have stopped projecting myself so much onto her. Something like that. Lenore. We are quite the hotheads. You, me, and my sis. You're supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I came up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know. Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything's just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Eh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Preferably something sweet. Yeah, no alcohol though, I understand. Sweet girly happy. Sweet girl. About skin problem. It's Sparkle Star. Because it will... like a star of hope in such dark times. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gaby in your absence. I'll make sure Gaby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey, want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit. Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. How did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? Idiotic. Idiots. Hey, chill. Promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Well, if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash again on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gaby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Chill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right! For Lenore. Faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here now. Right. Something I heard is that you can drink alcohol while you're underage, but like basically in private or like for like celebrations. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but you can drink it in private as long as you got like supervision or something. I'm not wrong, don't quote me on that. I think that's just something I heard that may or may not be true. Let's just have that. There we go. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... No. Anna is here! She is here! Why is the TV off? She is here, damn it. Anyways, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, "So, do you like eating meat for lunch?" Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Never at all. Hmm? Hey, Gabe, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse? Oh, what? Oh, I guess TV's back to... I guess Anna was just passing by or something. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Yeah, the only night. No, you got still February. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. Must have remembered when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark one for daddy! I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sister was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Huh. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? I know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore. Thanks to you. I thought there was gonna be a party here. Oh, that's Alma. Whoops, wrong one. Oops, Alma over here. Whoops. Party? A small New Year celebration. Wanna stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great! Hey Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. What? 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 Anna! 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 Oh no, it's just a cutscene. We made a Cyberpunk Bartender. That's not the end, that's bullshit! We didn't. There's no way that's the end. What? I fail to believe that is the end. Is it because I fucked up? No, there has to be more after this. Right? Right? Does it end there because... No. What? Does it actually end there? I mean, that's if that's the actual ending, that's nice, but the thing is, it's like... What? That I get the bad ending because, like, I don't think it was the bad ending because, like, I did fail to pay rent. I got fucked over because I didn't read. Well, I screwed myself over realistically. What? What? I'm so confused. What? This is not the end. I feel like there's more. But if this is the end, wow, that's... what? Made in Game Maker Studio by Yo-Yo Games for life. This for you. This is not the end. I refuse. I refuse. That's... I don't think this is the end, so... Yeah, there's gotta be like more to it, you know, come on. We made up with Gaby. We're nice now. What? I didn't mean to do that. You guys saw. Did you have fun? I did. I wanted more though. Yep. I also got to meet a cat Boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? Oh, this is the after. Oh, okay. Why did your boss hug you though? She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You're dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. Good night, Gaby. Afterwards. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Gracias, peluche. That's not the end, is it? Because I thought there would be more. I guess visual novel games aren't necessarily that long sometimes. I mean, I did edit Gensokyo Odyssey and it was only like 7 episodes in total. I mean, it wasn't that long. What? What? There's gotta be more. It can't end here. I was really enjoying this. Wednesday, February. I'm getting fucking evicted. That's it, dude. We are actually getting evicted. To think I'd be evicted. They are pretty ruthless. They don't even allow you to skip 1 month. I was 2 months late already, actually. What happened? Jill. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Okay. What? About that? Forget it. I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll regroup and think what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here by the... Whoa! Your bed is huge. A queen size. Considering I lived with a guy for at least 4 years, it can get lonely, but also really comfortable. Just like a single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for the futon in here. I haven't slept in a mattress in, fuck, over 2 years now? That can be good for your back. And bad for my moral. Anyways, good night. No, nighty night. Cozy hell, get the quote-unquote bad ending, what? Aw, damn, shit. It's hot in here. Having her hug me certainly doesn't help. This is really a bad ending. Almost cool. I guess it is the quote-unquote bad because I got evicted, but... I don't want to wake her up either. She looks so comfortable right now. I wonder if boss would have let me crash in her place. Oh well. Let's try to sleep in... Let's just try to sleep a bit and... No 4. Go away. No, you piece of... Don't you sleep on my face. Please come again, and thank you for playing it. What? You can save heart data, loading heart data from touchscreen to public server while keeping your items and monies. Thank you for... I'll keep it number 2. That's it? Okay, so I got the quote-unquote bat and... Gaby! Oh, my god, though! What's this? Prologue, day 1 day. No! What? No! No, I got the bad ending! I got the bad ending! Heart data? Like, is there a reason it's called that? It's not a bad ending in my eyes. To be honest, it's not. It doesn't seem that bad of an ending. Let me look at the achievements. Okay, there are good and bad okay, there are a lot of different endings actually. Wow, for a visual novel. Does it? I guess it. What? How do you? Huh? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of time. I guess canonically, I did get the quote-unquote bad ending. It's not a bad ending. I get to live with Alma. Cozy hell, that's what they should have called it. Okay, let's try this again. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Okay, we're gonna be skipping a lot of things. How do I just skip? What are the settings? Tab is not in. What? You don't need to see the screen to see the audience next. What? What? I just got an achievement. You don't need to be in the screen to see the audience react. What? Is it because I'm just pressing shit on my keyboard? I think it is because I'm pressing shit on my keyboard. Greetings. Would you like a big one? This might not be a very good idea, but hey, you can hold your alcohol, right? I need money. I need money. Okay, we're gonna skip all this dialogue. Sorry, this. Thank you. Okay, that was a big one. Okay. Wow, I got a bad ending. Yeah, I was looking at the achievements and I'm like, okay, what are these other endings? It's just like, I guess these other endings are just like, okay, let's they are what they call it. I guess you had to get like very high friendship points with like the people. I guess, I don't know. Maybe if I was like, oops. Maybe if I was like kind of mean to everyone, you know, I wouldn't have. I would gotten a real bad ending. No, I'm gonna play more. I'm gonna play more. Stella wants something classic. I need something a lot of money. The classic is a big beer, obviously. Yes, very, very big. Very, very classic. Very, very. Why'd the music get all quiet? There are different endings for each characters, I guess. I don't think the dialogue's any different. Yeah, I don't think the dialogue's any different. Ah, Alma. How do you skip? You know what, I'm gonna press. Yeah, wow. I pressed I on my keyboard. Wow, look at that. A big cobalt velvet scene. Is getting to sleep with Alma really a bad ending? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I guess I don't have my own things, but like, come on, man. Come on, man. It isn't that bad, is it? Yeah, I got the quote-unquote bad ending because I failed to pay rent. I got evicted. Good job, me. But at least we can time travel. With all of our stuff combined. Or maybe we can, like... Or maybe we can just restart. But, like... Why is it making such noises? Hello? Why did the music get quiet there, actually? Did I do that? I was pressing buttons on my keyboard, I was pressing buttons on my keyboard, but that was mainly because I didn't know what to do. Because I was just like trying to find a way to like skip the dialogue quicker, I guess. Damn it! Surprise! Yeah, Anna, you're definitely a bigger part of the story. I'm not dumb, okay? I'm not dumb. Okay, it's definitely got to be more, but I gotta. I'm getting kicked out. Okay. Okay, even if I charge them extra, I'm fucked. I'm fucked anyways. Looks like I will have to. Okay, let's load the new game plus. New game heart. Welcome back. Here for another round? What the hell? Psst. Hey, over here. Boo! Oh, my gosh. Gags get old if you repeat them too much enough. But no matter. Thanks for playing again. Don't worry. You won't be punished for choices made in past playthroughs. This is a fresh new beginning. Almost fresh at least. Jill will have all the money she had at the end of last time. She'll keep everything she bought or unlocked too. That means she could potentially be a millionaire, but remain the same poor bartender. Well, suspension of disbelief exists for a reason, right? Oh, but debts still show up, so be careful. Did you get all the endings yet? Here's a couple of tips. Leaving Joe homeless or not is the first step towards... Here's at least one of them. There's two of them that rely on being a top bartender to the buff sweetheart and the cat-eared lady. One of those two, one you need to be patient with the pompous buffoon. The other one needs you to serve the busty droid what she wants. The other busty girl, the blonde one, you should get hers as long as you're not an asshole. And Becky should be easy as long as you remember what she says. 6 different endings. Can you get them all? Sorry for the chatter. Let's pretend never happened. Game start. Okay, now there's hints for different endings. That's it. No more tequila seasoned ramen before the afternoon nap. What the hell are you chewing on for? Is that a letter? Oh my god, dude, I get the bad ending. I have day 15. I could still... yeah, you know, I still have day 15. This... Okay, yes, I do want all endings, okay? Shut up. I'm obviously enjoying this game enough, okay? I do want all the endings. So, let's go to day 15. Thank goodness I have at least some kind of, like, insurance. Fucking hell, we gotta go through all this shit again! So, yeah, I got the bad ending. That I kind of expected it, but I didn't expect that the game would end so soon. If that makes sense. There's gotta be a fast forward button, no? But yeah, to get Stella's ending, I do suppose I have to actually restart, because I did fuck up her orders at the beginning, to be honest. Something bubbly. A cobalt velvet. Look, I'm sorry. I just need money. Maybe it will play out longer. Maybe the game will play out a little bit longer if I did pay rent. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it's just, well, you're fucked. You suck. You get out. Get out. You're fired. How will I do this? That's the real question here. How will I do this? Okay, I'm gonna just go save 3. A little extra bonus for, because yes, I technically did get the end. I did finish the game. Technically, not the way I wanted to, but it was okay. I feel like, yeah, there has to be more. The game just abruptly ended because I didn't pay rent. I did not pay. I got evicted. Yeah, there's still like a lot more music. Who's Becky? Now that I think about it, Stella, who is Becky? And now we're dealing with... I will be the chat. Screw you. She wants something that, you know what? She Listen, I may be replaying this. Here, something nasty. Why not? Why can't I get... That is definitely something nasty. A fucked up drink that doesn't even exist. Why is that not nasty? You tell me. I don't know how to make a Sun Star. Is that on the rocks? It is. Here you go. You know what? I'm gonna text my friend, okay? I'm gonna text him, see if he wants me to get all the endings. In this game. Which is slightly spoilers, because it's like... You know, it's like, okay. Like I said, I'm only playing this because my friend recommended it to me. And the thing is... Right... There are multiple endings. He has been waiting for a couple years for this series, so I'm gonna text him. I'll just see what he says, and maybe he'll respond. I don't know. I'll just text them right now. So apparently, that has multiple endings. Do you need to get? There we go. He's not online right now, so I guess I'll be waiting. Anyways, I'll be cutting forward just per usual. I cannot just buy everything. Focus. Make sure Kill doesn't get distracted even once achievement. What? Okay. Valhalla. A game about forgiving yourself and learning to appreciate other people. I don't know. Everyone has their own stories going on, okay? Like, some of them aren't even lessons. Some of them are just people, okay? Some of them are just, like, people you serve and they just got random stories. Other people, they can be served as life lessons. I guess. I'm not a genius. Like, look at Dorothy. She went through a whole existential crisis and learned to appreciate herself. Understand that she is real. Something like that. I don't know, guys. Preferably something sweet. Yeah, let's not do something with alcohol, should we? Nope. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. Sisterly bonding, get Alma's ending, what? See, even Gaiby is having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gaiby. Oh. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more... frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt? That what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it. Cucumber? Ow! What are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously. So, I'm a bit like Lenore then. No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as ass. What this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and half out of the mess. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Sure. You're talking too much, Alma. Sunday, August 27th. What? I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to the city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, And now for something completely different. Get to the good ending. What? Gail, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spent setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place, like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your forward ball just fine. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from port this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but... We're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first floor of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Imoto there, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Imohu? Little sister. Then just say little sister? Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Wow, we got the good- I didn't say! We did it. We got the good- In one video, we have got the bad ending, Alma's ending, and the good ending. I guess the good ending's just like, I don't know. The bad ending, just the ending of the game, yeah. The good ending and Alma's ending. Okay. There are different, what you call it? There are different things. Tend to cons. So tell me. Huh. Like all the songs saying, you drink to one cat might bring another cat to the— What the hell? Yeah, all of the flawless service bonuses. Oh yeah, I did fuck up that one dude, but that's because I don't know what he's talking about. Help a guy with his curry stand for one. Wow, there's so much achievements. A Dorothy ending. There's a Dorothy ending. I take it there's also a, what you call it, like, I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of things to tell you. Anyways, my friend hasn't responded yet, but he'll probably just say it's you can do whatever or you don't have to. I don't know. I think he'll be just like you can do whatever you want. It's okay. It doesn't matter because you just played the game. Or he might not care realistically, but I do plan to just try to get the rest of the endings. So, this isn't the finale, but we did know what what ending I would get canonically speaking. I would get a bad one because I suck at paying rent. Alright. Well. Yeah, there's still like a bunch of achievements. Yeah, there's still so much. Oh my gosh. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender. Actually, I almost forgot the name. Like, comment, subscribe, you do whatever you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Maybe. Bye bye.